Welcome, Gemini, to your August reading. I am Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Wellness. Thank you for visiting my channel. So I just received these two Moonology cards. So this is part of your reading for this month of August. Now I am picking, I'm shuffling these cards here, which are the Archangel Tarot cards. So let's pick, usually I would pick one, but two came out. I looked at those two and I'm keeping them both because they are very, very good cards. Oh, goodness, there we go. Awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Gemini. And I love how, like with the Moonology cards, with your duality Gemini, that you received too. So, and it's really cool. It's really cool. When we get to it, you'll see. That's awesome. That's amazing. And then I also have these cards here. So this is the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I'm going to choose 10 of these cards with one signifier card. There's 3 there. I'm not accepting that for the first. Thank you very much, Gemini, for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I wholeheartedly thank you so much for your support with my channel. Thank you for all of your likes, and thank you for your comments. Oh, I'm loving this already, Gemini. This is amazing. This is incredible. Oh, there's a whole load of stuff. Like a good 1/8 of the deck there. Really good. That's 2. I'm accepting these 2. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. And you know what? Those 2 cards basically signify what the Moonology cards said. So that is, oh my gosh. Gemini, oh, I'm loving this so much. So I find with the energy and with the energy, I find that there's this like this magic, and right now, like with your reading, I am feeling that duality. I'm feeling, I don't want to say too much before I get into the cards, but there's a lot to look to within. So it is like that duality for you, Gemini. So it's awesome. So like the duality, like the two of you looking at each other, and I can feel that energy in between my hands. It's really cool. But there's just, I feel that a lot of looking within yourself. And from when we had the Cancer new moon, I really felt that period of the time there, like when the new moon was taking place, I felt that, and I mean, whether or not you observe a new moon ceremony and you write down intentions for yourself, but I found that during that time period, and for myself, I felt that, but I felt that on a larger scale as well, that this moment in time, so for the new moon in Gemini that's already passed. Oh, that's great. Keeping that one and keeping that one. Okay, cool. So, oh, and the signifier. So it is the Justice card. So I'll get back to that one later. Okay, so as I was saying, really looking, okay, so looking within yourself, but with the new moon in in Cancer, setting those intentions and where you saw yourself at that moment in time and what you wanted to achieve and all of your goals and how you're setting everything out. I feel like that was kind of like the reset or setting the stage for what's coming for the rest of this year and taking you into 2022. So yeah, like that was just the general energy that I felt overall. But with this energy, like that speaks so loudly. Okay, so let's begin with the Moonology cards here. A win-win outcome. So this one is the full moon in Libra, and that is a win-win outcome is forecast. That is beautiful. The scales are even. I love it. I love that. And the next card, so speaking of that duality, surrender to the divine. And this one is full moon. So you have two full moons. So full moons, they represent end of a cycle, okay? So end of a cycle, there's a win-win coming up, and also surrendering. So with surrendering, I'd like to say that with surrendering, so when you are hoping for something to happen, or if you kind of feel like you're in dire need of something, for instance, say money. So to allow yourself to not feel like you're the victim, for you to feel that you're like, oh, I'm so hard done by, this is happening to me. So I know it might sound a little bit harsh, but instead, and what I have found with myself, but what I've seen in my clients and just people that I know in general, is that when you believe and when you trust that everything is going to work out and everything all falls into the proper place, for myself, when I've had certain issues, everything has always worked out, and it's worked out like abundantly, like really, really amazing. But it's that overall calmness and that assurity that you have that trust and that you have that belief in yourself and in the universe and in spirit. So I just wanted to say that because it's coming up. It's coming up more so in here. So with the first card, we have the Queen of Swords. Second card, we have the Five of Wands. So remember, this is a change card. Awesome. This one here is the 10 of Cups. That's awesome. Again, so how I was talking about the Moonology cards, you have the end of a cycle, so the Death card, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So remember, surrender to the divine and a win-win outcome. Isn't that awesome, Gemini? Oh my gosh. And then for your kind of like your immediate future, so this here is the 10 of Pentacles. That is amazing. You also have the 8 of Pentacles here. So again, really awesome earth energy here. And then you have 4 of Pentacles. Then you have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is the internal and this is the external. I'll get into this a little bit in a moment. The Knight of Pentacles. Look at all these pentacles. Look at all this earth energy. And then I have the Chariot. So again, this is kind of like the win-win. And then this one here is an ending to these sleepless nights, an ending to the worries that you've been having. So the cycle is coming to an end. So it's come up like 3 times now, very, very strongly in true Gemini duality form. And then you also have the Lovers, which is 2, dual. So again, for this this could be like with this earth energy, it could definitely have something to do with relationships for sure, because with that pentacle earth energy, I feel really like root chakra, sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, more so the sacral and the root chakra. So that is like the foundation, and that is the relationships. So sacral chakra is relationships, root chakra is foundations. Now, with this can be you as well. So the Lover's card, this can be the relationship with yourself. This can be a relationship with friends. This can be a relationship with a partner. So there are different variables with that. I am really feeling a lot of self-development through this month, Gemini. So for the Queen of Swords, like this is totally in your element. So that amazing, strong thought process, the beliefs, the trust, like I was talking about. So trusting in the universe. So Queen of Swords, very, very confident, very, very strong. Then we have the Five of Fire, so the Five of Wands. So this one here, it's a change. So all of this, like kind of this battling and constantly feeling that it's like never ending, and feeling like when's this cycle going to come to an end? Well, it is. The cycle is going to come to an end, and you have this beautiful, gorgeous celebration, like so, and look at all of that abundance. Look at that lushness. So all of the green, all of the growth. So the trees, you have the children. So that inner child energy. So always really important to harness that inner child, Gemini. So for you to really connect. And when I mean connect to the inner child, it doesn't necessarily have to mean to your childhood. It means to the inner child feeling of what that represents. So the inner child is innocent, bliss, happiness. And how I kind of describe the inner child is having that clear mindset, and having that nothing's going to get in my way. And I'm just going to focus on what I want as I am a child, as I am a toddler, because it's all about having fun. It's all about having that experience. So really harness that inner child energy. That's what I'm talking about in that celebration energy. And then we have these two adults here, and they are celebrating, very happy. Yes, like that gorgeous water energy, earth energy, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I really love it. It's awesome. And so then we get to this change that's coming up for you. And it is, and like these two major arcana cards together, here you go, like really awesome, really, really amazing. I love it. Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. So end of a cycle. And then you have the wheel, which is another cycle, Wheel of Fortune. So I am really picking up a lot of abundance for you, Gemini. Now, again, depending on where you are and where you're at energetically, and because where we're at energetically and where we want to be and where we are. So if we're in this comfort zone and we don't feel like moving, we don't feel like setting out and achieving more, and I mean, it's okay. It really depends on your own circumstances. It depends on where you're at. So it depends on what you want in life. But there's just so much opportunity. There's so much opportunity here for you. So then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Like, wow, this is absolutely like just the whole card, the whole essence of this is just this like abundant richness. And I absolutely love this. Like, so gorgeous, so amazing. And yes, like complete, like the card is full. The card is full of duality, two people, two animals here. We just have so much. So it's full with abundance. Working hard. So coming up in your future. So all the hard work that you've been putting into yourself, it's really paying off. And I would like to say that, I mean, I've had, I'm Scorpio, but I have had my own cycles like this. And I mean, mine's already played out. It's already happened, but I want to say that, like, it is possible, and it does happen, because with you working with the universe, with you working with spirit, with you practicing your gratitude, saying your affirmations, affirming your life, taking that action, it can happen, because it happened for me. So I really want to share that with you, because I see it playing out here, and I see it playing out. It happens. Now, when I would receive readings or do my own readings, it happened, I would say, like, really kind of over a few months. But the thing is that it was always there, and it was always indicating that it was coming. And it did come. And it came exactly when it was supposed to come. So having that trust that everything falls into place when it is supposed to. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep doing it. And if there is that desire to take that action. So with this signifier card here, that Justice card, like, everything's going to work out. And this is the Major Arcana card as well. Okay, so whatever it is you're working on, whatever you're working towards, it's going to work out. Now, when we have these ones here, so we have the internal and then we have the external, okay? So this one here, again, it's a change card, kind of feeling left, like, out in the cold, kind of feeling like, here we go. We can pair that up with this change card here. So there's, like, that all this work that's been going on, and it's almost like I'm so exhausted, and you're kind of feeling like left out in the cold. Like, when are things going to change? Well, they are changing. And so here's your internal energy. So keep that beliefs, keep that confidence, keep that okay, so I wanted to say foundation, but what I say and have said for myself, and what I'm doing for myself, is restructuring my foundation. So my foundation is still there. So this is like root chakra foundation. So, like, that stability, having that money coming in, and really feeling like things are working for you, and your energy is, like, good, like, you're grounded, you're awesome. So just keep that going, keep that momentum. Again, we're all at different levels. So with this, so restructuring that foundation. So I really feel from this one here, like, holding on to money, but also, like, being able to spend it. So just having that balance with the money, having that balance in yourself, in your life, overall. So again, practicing that gratitude, it really works. It really, really works. And then with the affirmation, so having like regular affirmations, but you can switch it up too. You can be inspired by some affirmations that you hear, and you add it in, or you switch them up. Just make it your own, but make it where you believe it. You believe it, you trust it, you know it. That knowing is so, so important. And then having that sense of calm, that everything is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to in the time that is supposed to. And so there's a couple of things here that we see where there's that surrender. So it's kind of like putting your hands up and saying, let go and let God. I trust. I trust in the universe. I trust in spirit. I trust in myself, and I trust in my belief. You trust in your belief of yourself, Gemini. So really, really trusting yourself. during this time period, and knowing that what you're doing is working, and keep at it, keep going. Please don't feel like you have been defeated. You have not been defeated. There are cycles that we go through. It's almost like we're being tested. We're being tested constantly. And I get it. I totally get it, because I feel it too. Okay, so now, but again, like, okay, so like Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, and then we have our ending here. So this is like hopes, dreams, fears, okay? So with those fears, you are going to switch that fear into the hopes and dreams, okay? So the hopes and dreams is, yes, there is that abundance. And it doesn't have to be monetary abundance. It can be abundance in other things as well. I use money as an example because money, I mean, it does come up a lot. So with the abundance factor, it's like it's a strong warrior energy, okay? So having that Knight, but here it's that stability. It's that stability, and what I was talking about with that faith and with that calmness, that Knight of Pentacles, like that assurity, okay? So, and that is where that fear can come in, where you're like, can I be that? Can I feel that? So that's something that you would want to work on. And at the beginning of the video, when I was talking about like looking within and looking with your duality, Gemini, and really taking a look at yourself for the month of August, and allowing yourself to enjoy yourself, because again, there is so much earth energy here, so tons of grounding opportunities. Get outside, do stuff for yourself, wake up in the morning, walk outside, take a nice deep breath, and just allow yourself to connect with nature. So maybe go for a walk in nature, but doing stuff for yourself and really rebuilding and restructuring. Sorry, I don't mean rebuild, restructuring. And I don't mean like, I mean, okay, yes, I do. Because for myself, and how I have been, so I'm Scorpio, so I'm always evolving. I'm always changing things up. And I'm very, very intuitive. So what I'm a psychic medium. So I'm always, I go by feelings. I go by feelings. And very seldom, I don't want to say very seldom, but so the logic. So I'm more on feelings, but when I say that, it's almost like there is logic to the way that I do things and the way that I manifest. But with you, Gemini, you being an air sign, you have that intellect, you have that knowledge, you have that connection to source. So that gorgeous, amazing connection to source. So really use that strong air energy that you have. That strong air energy. So really harness that receiving guidance from the universe. So with the end here, we have again, so that air energy. So those thoughts that you've been having, maybe those self-defeating thoughts, or, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? When are things going to get better? It's going to happen. It definitely is going to happen. It's going to start getting better. The cycles are moving. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4, you have 5. So remember justice, everything working out. So you have 5. You have 5 major arcana cards. 5 signifies change. So it is coming for you, okay? Remember, relationship with yourself, with the duality, and also the Chariot. I love the Chariot. The Chariot, it really signifies that joyous resolution. And again, sorry, I was going back to the restructuring. So the restructuring, it doesn't mean, okay, yes, it can mean taking things away, but it doesn't mean it in a bad way. It means I mean it in a good way for you, Gemini. So taking things that no longer resonate. So with these 2 full moons, so what's not working anymore? What's not working and what needs to go? Various things. So it could have to do with your personal life. It could have to do with your career. If you're an entrepreneur, you know, there's all sorts of things, people, places that we can let go of. And so you have 2 full moons that came out. So really signifying there is an end of a cycle coming, and really believing in that end of a cycle, but also taking that action, Gemini, for your end of a cycle, and really allowing yourself, you know what? I don't even know if I did this. Did I? The Archangel, did I completely miss that? The Archangel Tarot. So this one is Page of Ariel. So again, this is that earth energy. So that's that page energy. So which the page represents, and I'm so sorry I missed this, but what the page represents is that new beginning. That new beginning. So new growth happening. So when I talk about that restructuring, we're taking what does not resonate and we're restructuring it with something different, with something new, with something new. And isn't that interesting how I was talking about that and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed this card, and it turns out to be another Pentacle card. I absolutely love this. Another earth energy, another abundance for you, Gemini. That's awesome. Okay, so time to get to work. Time to get to work. So taking action. So taking action, yes. Taking action, even if it is baby steps, taking forward movement is really going to show the universe that you are serious about your goals, your dreams, your intentions on what it is that you are creating for yourself, in however it shows up in your life and whatever situation, whatever it is for you. So knowing, trusting, believing, really harnessing in your air energy, really having that connection with Source, God, the universe, whatever you call it, and really trusting and believing and really knowing that things are going to work out when you're allowing yourself to be calm and believe. Ooh, I'm on a ball right now. I almost tipped over. And believing in yourself, believing in the process, believing in the universe. So I thank you so much, Gemini. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please comment. Please like the video. I'm very, very grateful for you. Mwah. Have a beautiful, beautiful August.